Okay, just for kicks, what if we pick the influencers and then we hack their systems and we spread more misinformation about bad paint guns? Well,
No.
I have the grenades. The emergency could be they spontaneously combusted. What's RPM do? Funny you should mention it. I've been having some issues. I happen to have 2 laxatives on me right here.
So what's the plan on getting the...
Well, they're gonna be so busy hallucinating, they're gonna forget we're even there. They're gonna see monsters and stuff.
So you're gonna pretend to like calm them down and be like...
Now I'm gonna run out and go like, ooga booga.
You guys have somehow both managed to remove like even like their nose rings and stuff. For some reason you decided to go for the nose, like the earring first. And so you grab it and you just rip it off that person's ear.
To get out of the situation.
Yeah, there are people that are staring at you as you ripped an ear off.
I'm gonna whisper in her ear. They're trying to get you. Run away, run away.
Okay, guys. So you guys have been trying to track down the origins of this human trafficking ring for a while now. And you guys have made some contacts with some high-ranking corporations.
Oh no. Eve!
That's your line about counting that because it's not making any sense at all.
Makes sense to us, but that's what we call a callback.
Okay, so you guys have been, you guys have, dug here and there, and it turns out for some reason the corporation has put out a hit on Aloy specifically.
Oh, okay. Again?
I mean,
They really want you dead.
I mean,
really want me
the hit's still there, like it's still out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. Need to go dye my hair.
You know, Burnett.
Yeah.
You guys have made friends with some powerful people, including an executive at Militech, because you guys got some evidence that would exonerate him. And Corin here has made some inroads with a corporation, and you guys ran a job for them a little while ago where you guys had to rob an executive, get some data from the executive room. And so far, pretty successful. So you guys have narrowed it down to 2 corporations, one being Arasaka and the other being the News 54.
It's our side.
Well, the thing is, knowing this, that both of these corporations are massive, your Militech contact says he wants to raise a lot of money because so corporations have their own kind of black ops stuff, but because they can't report it, they have to raise money independently. So he wants you guys to help him raise a lot of money so they can, when the time comes to deal with this problem, you guys can actually hire get the needed equipment and hire the appropriate guns.
Go into Osaka?
Or the News 50.
Osaka.
I need to look up what that corporation is.
Okay, we all become influencers.
See? It's Osaka.
Arasaka, by the way.
Huh?
It's Arasaka,
Ours.
not Osaka.
Well, you already are. Remember, you wrote the article.
Right? I was depending.
You actually framed another guy. You guys knew it was 54. Network 54. So as they're digging into which one of their black ops is hunting you guys there, but they know it's with the kind of influence and reach that that have been put out on you guys. So he in kind of a shady area where he's had you guys meet him at. He's like, there's a casino. It's a yearly event. He's like, okay, so here is this breaking into this casino is going to be a 2-stage plan. So he's like, so in order to get into this casino, you have to have they have a pass, and they're going to want to get your biometric data. So we need to get a couple of different passes so we can figure out how they're logging your bio data, so we can get you guys into the system. So then he hands you guys, he's like, here are some targets that we know are in the city currently partying. You guys get to choose which ones you guys want to go after. We need about 3 of their contact.
So the second one might be pretty easy.
Okay. Just for kicks, what if we pick the influencers and then we hack their systems and we spread more misinformation about Brad Pitt and nuns?
Love it. Down.
Let's completely ignore the story. Just go off on the.
Well, that's a twofer.
You can see Chris.
Well,
No.
Like, of course, this is where you go.
Reminds me of that one. There's like a clip of like guys saying like, DM spends this amount of time creating this whole like campaign, and then it's like the end it goes over to the players and they're like, what's that over there?
That literally happened to Justin a couple of times.
Yeah.
You're just like, huh?
Talks to the random hobo, gets his backstory.
Ooh, this one looks fun.
Spends entire session becoming a chair.
Oh look, I think he wants us to go to this one because it's a casino. Corpo's Security Gazette. Ooh, can I call in my friend who's a bouncer? Maybe get some stuff with this guy?
He's a bouncer for one specific nightclub.
Yeah, but he may have an in for like
You could?
others.
No, you guys do remember that you guys actually you guys did a job for Biotechnica where you retrieved a cloning device.
Oh, yeah.
So if you go for her, you might want to be careful of your identities.
Mm-hmm.
Not to ruin that relationship, because there might be some more jobs in the future.
Who is that? Which
All
one
the
is
more reason to go for the influencers.
Kamala Belrose.
that? Oh, okay.
Amelia Belrose.
Well, if we go for the couple, we get 2 invites, right?
I know, that's why I was like,
That is true.
I don't know. The J-Jack sounds fun.
I know, I thought he did too.
Which one?
The third one?
J-Jack.
Ah,
Jack.
Jack.
I did just put some points in my dance.
Ooh, I like this one for Arsaka. We
So-
should figure it out now.
So that
do
one seems
need
pretty easy too.
4 invites,
Last
right?
one.
You need
Yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah.
3 for them to make the enough to forge here, because like I said, these invites are kind of like 2 factor. So they're your invite, and then they have to check to see if you're bio data. So they're trying to figure out what algorithm they're using at this casino, so they can get you guys on.
Let's say we go for the couple and Arsaka's Dr. Barak Shinada, because then we could get some more information from Arsaka while we're there, since it's one of the companies that's against us. Or me, I should say. that's possibly after me. They all look fun.
Right.
honestly. I think we're in agreement on the couple, are we? No, you are. What about
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I want to use them to spread more nuggets.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have enough time if you want to go after more than 3. I was just saying you need at least 3 of them.
Okay, so we're going after the couple.
Okay.
What's the second one you're all thinking?
The J-Jack one, I think would be,
I think that'd be fun.
yeah.
What about you, Steven?
I'm fine with that one or the Arasaka one.
Because we can do 3, so we could do J-Jack, that, and
We can-
the Arasaka.
Yeah. Then we'll have 4 invites.
Nobody wants to go gambling?
Knowing our luck.
I mean, I know somebody who used to. Okay.
You've rolled a new character since then.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Turned over you.
So who are you guys going to
Page.
have first?
I think the couple.
Okay. So Tristan and Nova, an influencer couple. Yeah, this
Don't
is...
worry about this with you.
So this is your typical couple. They have a because live streaming really isn't a thing in this universe, but they have like a station essentially, like that. The channel's like pretty much all about them. Their cameras are always rolling, and like any low-level celebrity, they have rabid fans. Rabid fans.
Rabbit fans.
Rabid. So what is your guys' plan on getting there? Like, what is your plan on getting there? You have to get a hold of their invites and figure out how are you going to do that exactly.
So we're
It
doing,
helps if they
We
don't
have
know
a
the
helicopter.
invites.
Right? Do we have parachutes? Because it says it on the roof, right?
Yeah, it is. They're currently streaming from a rooftop, like a. I guess you're doing the hot tub streams right now.
And it just says jewelry, so we don't know like it's a ring or necklace or something.
They said they wear their invites like fashion, embedded in designer jewelry.
Yeah.
So whatever.
I guess we'll know when we see him, I guess.
Yeah, it's got
Now-
a description.
Yeah, you do know that they are currently like you can literally turn on the TV and switch channels until you find them.
Yeah, they says that we could sabotage their feed and fake an emergency to get close.
That's up to you.
Is an
so what
idea.
would be an emergency we could get close?
Brad Pitt killed another nun.
I have a helicopter. We have a helicopter.
I have the grenades. The emergency could be they spontaneously combusted.
I mean, I could distract them with the helicopter, get really close to where they're like getting
Yeah.
wind beat, and then somebody could flip the cameras to like a rerun of them and like footage, and then you guys could pretend to be the police and be like, "Gotta get that helicopter out of here!" Take the stuff from him.
Yeah.
Or Steven could just shoot him.
Right. Synchronized shots. That would be an emergency.
I mean,
What about, do we have anything to make them go to sleep?
I have hallucinogens.
Yeah. If we could feed them something to make them fall asleep. You could pretend to be a leader. Then somebody could flip something re-rolling, and then we could take the jewelry, leave them on their couches, and they would think they did a line of coke. You could leave a little coke.
There we go.
On the thing.
Fake Coke.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving the real stuff.
So they think they're drugged out, and they leave.
Yeah. Spike their drinks.
Yeah.
And pass out.
Yeah. Do they drink?
Yes.
Okay.
just put it in
You're like, well,
too.
we don't know if they drink, and you see them like chugging a bottle like out the window, saying, you know,
We don't know. You
broadcast.
haven't told us.
Okay. So we sneak in, spike their drinks. When they pass out, we're just like,
Do they have waiters?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like we've got a plan.
Okay, so you guys pull up to the parking garage underneath the hotel.
Okay.
And you guys get out. How do you want to get to the waiters? To the top floor.
Is there an elevator or a staircase?
There's an elevator and an emergency staircase.
Should we take the emergency staircase to...
Yeah.
I would take the elevator halfway up and emergency.
I like it.
You want to do the Final Fantasy VII, where if you choose the stairs, you always spend like 10 minutes running upstairs. And
Please no, I remember doing that.
It's quite funny. They're like, where are there so many stairs?
Do we need to...
Okay. You guys are. You guys see that there's some staff walking towards the elevator, and they swipe the buttons. You said you want to use the elevator, so what do you guys wanting to do as they're getting ready to get, as the staff members are entering?
How many are there?
There's like 2 or 3 of them.
Well, they're going to be unarmed.
I'm gonna knock them out.
Like, hold the door.
Okay.
Was it run out?
No, you see the door. They look at. I'd say what? Since you're not supposed to be here, you want to give me like a? No, I'm just saying like a fast talk.
I should have done it.
You should have. What was I thinking? Yeah. Let's see.
You weren't.
Yeah, you're right. I were.
You should roll dice.
Where's fast talk? Isn't that in
It's under empathy.
empathy?
Persuasion.
He has no empathy.
6.
It's true.
I got a little. Let's see, 9, 6. That'll be 15 for 19.
Oh.
19. Okay. So you're like, hey, hold the door, and the guy, he holds the door like in there. They seem like they're talking amongst themselves as you guys enter. And one of them turns. He goes, "So what are you guys doing here?"
What's RPM do?
We're in close proximity, just so you're aware.
I remember it does like it like speeds you up or something like.
That's right. That's something I would want to take.
Yeah, it's like jet.
Okay.
It's highly addictive.
Do we have all our weapons with us that we typically carry, or are we trying to be stealthy?
I'm just saying you probably don't have your rifles with you because like walking into a place that's heavily armed.
What about my
anything that you could conceal?
short shotgun?
You can conceal that in a jacket, right? Because that's
That's what I was thinking. Because it doesn't have a stock. My shotguns are loaded with the hallucinogenic shells.
How loud is that?
Yeah, that's right. There's no such thing as a
And we're
suppressed
in
shotgun.
close proximity. This is the
Well, we're gonna have a kid.
Flashbang!
Yeah. Oh, I should have just said hold the door, and before they, as they hold it, before we got in, just throw in a flashbang, then close the door.
Let's see.
Yeah, then we would have been able to get in.
It's a DREM, like it's a square plastic DREM. It can be applied anywhere on the skin. Few people want to willingly take this drug. It creates horrifying hallucinogens and creates steadily worse of duration, which gets steadily worse for durations. Not only that, but with every use, the drug gradually burns out the user's central nervous systems.
Oh, that sounds awful.
You say, "Oh, we're here for an interview," and he's like, "Oh, go figure. Did they not give you guys the access keys? Those guys are so inconsiderate. We've been putting up with them for this week, and he starts ranting about how they've trashed their rooms, but they want it to be cleaned, and they treat you guys like they treat the workers like subhumans. And they're
I know, man.
Somebody should teach them a lesson sometime. And
Yeah.
just,
So which room are you going to clean or going?
Well, we got to go up and serve them. Like they demand these drinks made a specific way, and only they can touch their drinks once they're served. It's so frustrating. It's like I should have brought a laxative. That would have been funny. It's like,
I got a couple laxatives.
Yeah. We have a
Should we?
couple
Should
of
I offer them?
things
I have
if
2 doses
you
of
are
Arcana.
interested.
Should I give it to them and tell them it's laxative?
Yeah.
Funny you should mention it. I've been having some issues, and I happen to have 2 laxatives on me right here. If
Yeah, we've served these guys before. I mean, they're jerks.
I saw nothing if you, and I'll just try to discreetly hand it to him.
he takes it. He grins. He's like, "Oh, this is gonna be great."
Make sure it happens while they're on the air. That's gonna be hilarious.
Well, when are they not on air?
That's
Valid,
true.
valid.
So when the elevator hits the floor that they have to get off on, it has like the kitchen and stuff like that. The guy hits. He's like, "Well, since you guys are going up," he said, he hits the button. He's like, "Just give me about 10 minutes before you guys start filming, please. It'll be great." So he hits the button to let you guys get up to and then he swipes like the card to like help you guys get to the room that get to the that you guys need to get to. So yeah, you guys get up to the top floor, and then you guys can see there's like a pool area, and there's like the hot tub with these cameras set up around it that they're filming out of and stuff, and they're again your very typical egotistical live streamers out there.
Do they see us yet?
No.
Should we just hide for now and let it play out until they're hallucinating?
Well, somebody needs to get to the cameras because remember we got to feed a loop back.
Should we do that before or after they start hallucinating?
I would say probably a little bit before.
Because
Or
if
at
it
least have
cuts-
our
because if it
people
cuts to them
there ready.
hallucinating, then people are going to be like, and it shows them back to normal. It's going to be kind of
True.
Yeah. But too, we need to have our people kind of near the equipment to ready to
Yeah.
to
So
just
it's
pull.
like I don't know. Is there like a computer or something that like the camera feeds go to?
Yeah, there'd be like well, it's something you would be familiar with too. It's like a broadcast, like
okay. So
there's usually like two guys sitting there, and there's like they're changing screen, perspectives, and
So question, do they usually have somebody come and run their equipment or do they run their own?
No, these guys would have people coming.
Okay, so I'm just going to pretend I know what I'm doing and I'm going to just go look at their equipment.
Okay. So as you go up and you act like you kind of know what you're doing, you would know what you're doing. This is stuff that you're familiar with. A guy walks up to you and he's like, "You're late."
Sorry, man.
He's like, "Yeah, but sure." He's like, "All right, I'll be back in a little bit."
Okay,
He's like, "Remember, if they start acting too crazy, cut the commercial. That's in the contract, you know."
got it.
So you start realizing as you're scrubbing through the footage, you realize that anytime these guys start going like unhinged on like the help or whatever, they cut to commercial. And then these guys act like they're gonna like treat people better, like oh, you should treat the working class well and all that, but then you see the way they actually treat them.
Is the guy up with the drinks yet?
You see him coming, and he's like starting like you see him like shaking it. He kind of looks over at you and just kind of like nods.
I like wink.
Hey, are any of you guys close to that guy?
I would assume I'm
I'm
still
by
probably at the
the-
elevator door. Or should I go?
Well, you're across. I mean, maybe a tech guy wants to go help her.
Yeah, I can go with her.
Okay.
So you two are just chilling, kind of waiting for the moment. You hear the guy has these shaking drinks. He's like, "I think I gotta shower."
Nice.
So you guys, what? How are you guys wanting to loop the videos? By the way, what do you guys want to do?
We could cut to commercial and then bring him back and run 5 minutes.
Yeah, but are you wanting to run anything specifically for the loops, or like what do you guys want to do?
Is there any footage from like a previous day that wouldn't be as suspicious?
You gotta make sure the weather's right, though.
And you also got to
do it.
remember these guys probably have like swimsuits for the days and stuff.
Yeah, so you can't. It have to be the same footage.
Yeah.
I mean, if they already cut to commercial, you just cut to commercial.
You just cut to like 10 minutes of commercials.
Perfect. That might. How long do they usually run commercials though? We don't want to be too suspicious.
Depends on how mean they're being to the staff.
Perfect. Then we're just gonna
Right.
cut to commercials. We're not gonna even worry about playing
'Cause by the-
something previous because there might be somebody that notices too much.
Right? Because like 5 to 10 minutes of commercials, I assume by that point we can probably be on our way out the door.
Yeah, and you also have like storage solutions for videos and stuff. Is there anything you're wanting to take?
Ooh, what's there?
I mean, just them live streaming their live broadcast.
Any blackmail?
Black. Oh, it's already out there.
Well, again, their broadcasts are set up to where.
Oh yeah,
whenever-
so I'm going to take some footage of them being mean to stuff. It's coming to me.
Nice.
Okay. So then you see the guy. What drug did you give them, by the way?
RPM.
Oh, okay. I just.
Any other hallucinogen I have was in ammunition form.
They die.
Oops.
He didn't portion it.
It's gonna be like the scarecrow scene in a
You
Batman.
gave them enough to kill him, right?
Yes.
You just gave them enough just to make him pass out.
I don't think this makes them pass out. I think this is straight up hallucinogen. They're about to freak.
So what's the plan on getting the...
Well, they're gonna be so busy hallucinating, they're gonna forget we're even there. They're gonna see monsters and stuff.
So you're gonna pretend to like calm them down and be like...
Now I'm gonna run out and go like, ooga booga.
They run off the roof.
As long as you take the jewelry before they run off.
Right.
Please do that.
Well, I mean, I figure if they're freaking out, we outnumber them 2 to 1. We can just grab them, hold them down, pull all their jewelry off, and then just.
Yeah, we can
panic.
pretend to be like trying to help them.
Do we know if it's like a ring or if it's like a necklace or something like that?
Well, they both have tons of jewelry on them,
just
so
take it
we
all.
might have to and then figure out which one.
Okay.
We can't scan
And
it.
then we can sell, but no, take it all. But we don't give away. We can just pawn. It's free money.
You don't think it's gonna be odd though that we take all of it and they just don't have it? People aren't gonna catch that? That's what I'm nervous about.
Well, if we took just the invite, then wouldn't that be more obvious?
True.
This way, it just looks like they were robbed for all their jewelry,
Perfect.
and then we get money.
Are we gonna take it from their room too? And be like,
Oh, we should. Good idea. Let's ransack the place. Make it look like it was just a burglary.
We probably should like erase the footage of us walking in the building as well.
Good point.
love that.
That
I'll
would
work
be
on
in the
that.
security office, not on this part.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'm just talking about like on our way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll take care of footage that would have gotten us though.
Okay, so as you're running a commercial, the waiter walks up and gives them their drinks, and you can see they're like not even acknowledging his existence. They take the drinks and they initially you're a little worried because they kind of start spilling them on each other as they're like acting like they're like haha funny love, but then you remember thankfully RPM works if it comes in contact with the skin.
So that's instantly.
Yeah. So after a few seconds, they start panicking, and of course, creating a giant commotion. The guy runs up. He's like, "You're on commercial, right? You're on commercial, right?" Yeah.
Yeah, man, I got it.
He just kind of shoves you out of the way, Yeah. So what do you guys do now? They're panicking. They're people are trying to calm them, but anytime somebody tries to grab them, they actually break a guy's hand in frustration because RPM gives you a boost of strength.
Well, maybe we should go help, guys. What do you think?
Eh,
We should.
And-
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, since you guys are over by where he's at, should you two want to grab him, and me and him, since we're together by the door, we'll grab the other one?
Sure.
yeah.
Okay.
So we have to do a strength check?
sure.
Or would it be...
Body. If you're trying to subdue, grab them, yeah, it's gonna.
Well, if we're going
Well,
two
no, I
on
just want to
one.
grab
I'm
the
not good at body.
jewelry, so I'm going to try to...
So you're gonna act like you're trying to hold her, but instead you're pulling it off.
Yeah, pickpocket, I guess.
yeah.
Would that be pickpocket?
I have my skills here. Let me
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You just, while they're panicking, try to
Yeah,
just
you just kind of barely touch
Yeah.
them enough to take the jewelry off, so...
Or you said you were going to start using your rifle as a bludgeon. You can just bam, and take all their jewelry.
I don't think we have my rifle on me.
Oh, that's right.
I just want to do it stealthily, so... nobody...
I would assume it's pickpocket because I don't think it's
Yeah, I
like a
could see
sleight of
that.
hand or anything.
Yeah.
It would just be pickpocket.
Don't have anything pickpocket.
I have 2.
Okay, well, you're better than me.
I got 7.
Wait.
But I'll roll a
Oh,
1,
wait.
so.
Oh, I'm looking at pick block.
Right.
It's pickpocket. It's right underneath.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
7.
Oh, okay. Then you two are going to be grabbing the jewelry if that's
Yeah.
what he says.
Well, if you guys are trying kind of both taking both arms and stuff like that, then I'll have you all just do pickpocket checks here.
Okay.
Okay. It's an 8, right?
Ooh, 9.
7
Nice.
plus 7
Plus
Nine.
whatever your
plus
Oh, wait. I don't
6
have one.
You're taking
Sorry.
6.
for body. Well, wait, that's not body tech. 10. So 7, 14, 24.
Nice.
I got 11.
Yeah.
19.
Is that
26.
11 plus your tech?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you got what'd you get again?
19.
And what'd you get?
26.
24.
Okay.
Well, I don't have anything in my pocket.
That's fine.
I'm not a techie.
So as you guys are trying to help subdue these two people, you completely clear off their arms that you're grabbing and their sides. You got a decent amount of jewelry when you pull it off because but you're really not able to get any of the jewelry off.
So I got a ring.
Not even a ring. You're like,
I'm still trying. Switch.
so what do you want to do since you're and again there's still some jewelry left over on your side, but it's up to you if you want to. Yeah, I mean you guys have somehow both managed to remove even their nose rings and stuff.
Can I try
we
one more
can-
time, or will that?
You can try one more time.
That where we could say, all right, you're getting tired. He's not too much on this side. I'll switch you sides as that.
Perfect. I'll do that.
So we'll go again.
Okay, want to do that? Want me to switch sides?
7. So that's exact. So another 24.
Confirm, I call it. Confirm fail.
I forget, what did I want?
You went low.
Is that
I think.
4?
That's a 7.
That's you fail.
Oh, my cool is 7.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Oh, it's not.
Okay. I
Might have to
have
be reversed.
maybe Steven should try to get. I have there's this fumble table right here, and if it's a 1 for 4, it's a no fumble.
Oh, okay.
See.
What, do I rip the rings out or something?
Yeah, for some reason you decided to go for the earring first, and so you grab it and you just rip it off of that person's ear.
Oh.
You guys are doing the girl, so you rip off this. She has a loop, and as you're trying to get it off, she jerks her head, and now you're holding on to her ear.
Oh, jeez.
Is she panicking even more now?
I mean, she's too out of her mind to notice it, but yeah, there's red in the pool now as everybody starts looking, and
You ripped her whole ear off?
yeah.
I mean, you could try to fake. It's like her jewelry stuck on my watch.
Yeah.
Yank.
You gotta give it a fast talk to see if you want to play it off.
I'm
Why
weighing
could
my...
you lose?
Hold on, let me see what I have in. Let's see.
Do you have any glue?
We need a doctor. Oh wait, he's not here.
So I have a 3 in brawling. Should I just try to
Some
knock her out?
Tegaderm.
Just knock her out and then take it?
Well, I mean, she doesn't really notice her ears gone.
No,
there's
you
people
just
staring
fast
at
talk
you.
you.
Oh,
To get out of the situation.
Yeah, there's people that are staring at you as you've ripped an ear off.
You need to
Her
play it off.
attractive stat went from a 10 to a 5.
How many people just saw?
The help and stuff like that. I mean, yeah.
Now we're gonna have to make them go crazy.
Right?
I mean, like I said, you could. The way they're acting, it wouldn't be that hard to convince them that she,
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh yeah, her earring got caught on my
Watch.
my multi-tool hand.
Okay.
And I'll throw it and yell.
Wait, are you
gotta roll
on
dice.
front? That could be the invitation.
I'll slide the earring off and throw the ear.
Well, then you're gonna do a fast talk and then a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yep.
More opportunities to roll 1.
Okay.
Not a 1.
Which one do you want me to go for first?
Fast talk.
Fast talk. I always forget where that's at.
Your empathy.
Empathy.
Okay. So 6, 9.
I was
20.
came from over there.
20. Okay. Yeah, 20 is enough that you're able to convince people you're panicking too. I can't believe this happened.
Oh no.
So do you want to give a?
Sure. Would that be another pickpocket?
This would be a sleight of hand.
Slide it
Not a
here.
1.
Is there a sleight of hand skill?
No, it's
Hey, that's
pickpocket.
the goal.
Okay.
Well, oh yeah, if you're trying to. Well, pickpocket. Oh no, hold on. Let me.
Because it's...
That's the only thing, and there's no sleight of hand.
I mean, you can do stealth too, I guess.
Yeah.
You could fall under that.
Yeah, this probably would be I think stealth would cover that because you're trying to. You're not shadow tracking. That's.
It's under
I mean, honestly, my pickpocket and my
Yeah.
stealth are the exact same, so they're both 7.
There you go.
Maybe it's actually, since you're trying to like, maybe it's a hide evade actually.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I feel like that's more if you're like
That probably is, yeah.
learning from somebody.
Yeah, go ahead and make just a stealth check. That's fine.
Okay. So let's take my dex 10. And my
No,
stealth.
stealth is under REF.
Oh.
Yeah, reflex.
Oh, that's 9. Okay. So 7. 9. Wait, was that what I just rolled, or am I
You rolled a 3.
rolled a 3? Okay. So
It does have a place where we
10,
can make up our own skills.
You could.
true.
So I'm gonna do like a fighting hand, but that's fine. No,
19.
19. Okay. Yeah, you're able to pull the ear off and like act like you throw the ear away, but you keep the earring in your pocket. Now, do you want to try to remove the rest of the jewelry, or are you gonna like hope you've got the tracker or the invite?
Nah,
Did they
me.
give us like a description?
Well, the problem is there are these chips, and these guys like they've probably made it into some of their jewelry or something like that. So.
That's why I think one of us needs to go back in their room and get all of it, because it doesn't mean they necessarily are wearing it that day.
True. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take the rest. We can't take chances.
4.
We have not rolled over a 5.
21, I think. Because pickpocket again.
Yeah.
7.
Because my text 10, 7. Yeah, 21.
Okay. Yep. So you jump back in there again. At this point, some of the producers are starting to muscle you guys back because they're like,
Yeah.
but you were able to get the rest of it. Yeah.
Did
You succeeded on your roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I rolled basically the same
Yeah.
thing
Cleared
again.
off that side, no problem.
okay. So
You're okay, buddy.
since they're pushing us back, I'm just gonna go fix the footage. Well, one of you want to go see if the jewelry back in their room? Take
Well-
that.
I have an idea to keep everybody else busy while we go back. Am I still close to her?
Yeah.
Am I close enough to whisper something in her ear?
Yes.
I'm gonna whisper in her ear. They're trying to get you. Run away. Run away.
Oh,
Give a persuasion fast.
you put it in the other ear, right?
Yeah.
In her one ear.
Oh,
Oh!
one time you rolled.
Right?
One time.
How badly does she hate it?
You're a cool check.
At least you won't have to worry about that other ear.
Okay. She panics because she is hallucinating like crazy, but thankfully she does not manage to run off the edge of the Can you give me an awareness notice?
Yeah. 10. that's like 30.
You see all.
You mechanically you also get to roll again at number 2, but let's just say go ahead for
For fun. That was a 1. No.
okay.
Wow.
31.
You, with your roll, you notice that you see their bags, and you do see a key card that you're able to you can go up and grab if you want to try to get to their rooms.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Since they're busy, I fixed the footage.
Yeah. I'll try to grab
Well,
it.
how'd you fix the footage?
Wasn't it recording us? I'm fixing.
Oh, you're removing you guys,
removing
yeah, okay,
us
yeah.
from coming in.
Yeah.
What do I need to roll for it to grab it?
You don't even really need to roll anything because everybody's panicking right now. Like, there's really no point in rolling stuff. You could just walk over.
No, I'm just gonna grab
You
it.
make.
Should I put this live, guys?
If you want to do that, that's up to you.
That's up to you, yeah.
Can you set it? Could she set it on like a delay for like in 60 seconds it goes live?
Well, yeah, give us time to get out and
I don't know. I'm gonna leave it because somebody might see me close to the camera, and then if they saw that,
Well, you don't blackmail anyways, right?
yeah, I have blackmail,
Yeah.
so we'll just leave it.
Okay. You guys are walking to the elevator and you see their room. What do you guys do?
Oh, I take the footage to where they're acting crazy.
Yeah, you said you're. Oh, well, you'd have to copy that currently.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you would do that?
Why?
Take
Why?
time.
It takes time.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so you use the key card, you open the room, and you find a room full of just luxury items, nice clothes, drugs,
What drugs?
They're already in his pockets.
I'm just gonna do a lookout.
Obviously, I'm going to take the drugs.
Of course.
You're looking for more jewelry, I take it?
I guess so, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which jewelry has the invite in it.
So you're looking for the jewelry that you have currently?
Yeah,
Hold on.
because that's what we're trying to figure out. Is what has the invite, and then we can sell the rest.
Right.
I mean, did you want to do that now, or did you want to wait till you get to a safe place to do it?
Probably.
I'll do take.
You would probably have to give an awareness or a basic tech. That's probably what it would be like if you're looking for it.
That's the question. Do I want to do it now, or wait? I'll wait till we get back to a more safer place.
Yeah, because I mean, really, if we take every piece of jewelry we can find, probably going to get it.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully we don't get attracted.
Oh, we'll search for that too.
Just start shoving stuff in bags, I guess.
I mean, technically, we could check in the parking garage,
yeah.
just inside our van.
Yeah.
If there's a tracker, we just throw it out.
Okay, roll a d10 to tell us find out what kind of drug they were doing for Chris.
Yeah.
So I can roll a d10 to see.
Look,
Where did that even go?
it's a 10.
Oh, I want that one. 8.
That was a pretty good one.
10 or 9.
Mine broken the curse. Rolled a
What'd you
10.
get?
Okay, you find something called a drug called chromed love, and it essentially fires off your pleasure senses, and people usually use it when they're doing brain dance. But it's it's a liquid
Interesting.
in a heart-shaped mini vial. So essentially, somebody feels intense pleasure whenever you give it to somebody.
Could sell it.
Does it boost any stats if you take it?
No. You want to roll one more time and see what, just
How many?
just one more time. Not how many. You find one
No,
dose.
6.
You find 2 doses, let's just say. And then you find some black lace. It's a combat enhancer, increases speed, pain thresholds, aggression, often used for cybered up bodyguards.
Nice.
And let's roll for dosage on that one too.
Oh, 3.
3. Okay. So you find 3 doses of black lace and 2 doses of chrome glove. And you guys also find some rich name brand clothing. And yeah, you find some jewelry in the box. So I take it you guys just grab the box and
Just throw it in. Yep. And then we get out of there, and then I don't know if we want
We have to go to security now.
to security and get rid of our
Yeah.
tracks, or
Cleaning service.